No. Howdy!
Hello!
Hi guys, it's Justine Nicole here and welcome to my first ever YouTube channel / video. It is a new year, it's 2017, and I am so excited to be starting my journey in the makeup YouTube vlogging world. Today's video is going to be on my everyday look that I use when I go to work, when I'm doing errands, running around. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this natural glam, just keep on watching. To start off this everyday look, we're going to first moisturize our face. I use my Cetaphil moisturizer. You're more than welcome to use any other face moisturizer, but you always want to do that first before you start priming your face. We're going to go in with the NYX Angel Veil. This is my all-time favorite drugstore primer, and I'm almost out of it, so we're going to squeeze as much out as we can. So use about like that much, and we're going to put it all over the face. Once I'm done with that primer, I go in with a high-end primer. It's the Lorac Perfection Mattifying Primer. I use this because I have very, very oily skin. So I use a mattifying primer over my pores just so that I don't get as shiny as I usually do. And then whatever's left, I will drag on to my neck. So after we're done priming our face, we're going to go in with my everyday most favorite foundation. It is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible 24-Hour Wear. You're just going to squeeze some onto your finger and then dot it everywhere around the face. Once that's dotted all over the face, we're going to go with my favorite Morphe foundation brush, the Morphe M439, and we're going to use this just to blend it all over. You always drag onto the neck and also cover your ears. So once you've blended all into the skin, next I go with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and I damp it with my MAC Fix Plus. And you want to go over the foundation with this. You just want to make sure that the foundation gets really set into the skin and that there's no harsh lines. So next we're going to go in with my all-time favorite concealer. It is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm in the shade Light Medium. We're going to place this under our eyes to cover up our dark circles. And you have to really be careful with this concealer because it is really full coverage and really heavy duty, so I recommend you don't do too much. This is probably the most coverage I do when it comes to my everyday looks just because I have really dark circles under my eyes and I want to make sure that these babies get covered. And you also want to get in over your eyelids just because I have like red eyelids, so I want to make sure those get covered as well. And once you're done with that, we're going to go in with our Laura Mercier translucent powder. So we're going to set the under eyes with the Real Techniques fluffy brush. Just cover up where you concealed. If I were to be going out, I would definitely bake my face, but since this is a very natural, easy look, I'm not trying to look too cakey. Alright, so now onto the eyebrows. We're going to be priming our eyebrows with the Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer. And then I go in with the Benefit Give Me Brow Gel and I'm in the shade 5. You're going to just coat the eyebrows so you just know where your shape's going to go. Now moving on to filling in the brows, I'm going to be using my MAC 208 angled flat brush with my Anastasia. Oh shoot! So I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. And I usually like to wet it with Fix Plus just to get it a little bit more like dewy and easier to blend with. You know, my eyebrows take me the longest. It take me like 20 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Also want to comb through them just so that the color gets even throughout the brow. Now we're going to make sure that we shape them, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand Sable with a Morphe flat brush. This came in a set, so it doesn't have a certain number, but any kind of skinny flat brush will work. So you just take a little bit of concealer and you're going to shape them. So you want to make sure you blend out those lines. So next we're going to highlight the face going back with our Fit Me concealer, and I'm going to just highlight the center points of my face. We're going to go in with the chin, the forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and the Cupid's bow. Again, going in with the Beauty Blender, we're going to spray that. We're just going to blend out where we highlighted. Okay, we're going to set this part of the face as well, all the highlighted points. Going back with the Laura Mercier powder and just setting where we highlighted. I'm just going to wipe that away right away. We just wanted to set it real fast. Okay, now to set the rest of the face, we're going to go back with the Laura Mercier powder and use one of my favorite setting brushes by Morphe. This is the Morphe E58 brush. And this part is very important because it mattifies your foundation and it makes sure that it stays on all day. So instead of wiping it all over the place, I like to pack it into the skin so I know it's really getting in there. Now to bronze up the face, we're going to go in with my favorite bronzer by Benefit, the Hoola Bronzer. I'm also going to go in with a Morphe brush that came in a set, so any angled brush will be just fine. And you're going to do this on both sides of the cheeks. I usually start where the top of the ear is going down. Also getting the top of the forehead, bringing it down. And also make sure you get the jawline, bringing that down as well. Same thing to the other side. Now we're going to contour the nose with the same Hoola or bronzer. We're using my BH Cosmetics 119 brush. This part you have to be really extra careful because if you do the wrong line, it can make your nose look really crooked. So you just want to follow the bone down your nose. And I also put contour right down the Cupid's bow. Now moving on to blush, I'm going to go with my favorite MAC blush. It is the MAC Mineralized Blush, and it's in the shade Warm Soul. It has its own like tinted shimmer in it, so you don't have to use too much highlight when you go into highlighting. And it just gives you a very natural glow. And I'm using my Morphe E53 brush. Alrighty, so now we are fully done with the face. We're going to move on to the eyes. And I'm going to be curling my lashes first. And I'm going to go in with my all-time favorite mascara by L'Oreal. It's the Telescopic, and I'm in the shade Blackest Black. And you also want to make sure to coat the bottom lashes as well. So for your eyelashes, you're more than welcome to stop here. I personally like to put on fake lashes just because I like to make my natural look pop more. I don't do this every day, but if you want to be extra like me, you're more than welcome to do it. So now we're going to go in with the highlight using my favorite Carly Bible highlighting slash eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to be going in with these two colors right here, just so that I don't look too gold or too pink. We're just going to tap it in there and highlight the high points of our cheeks using my Morphe M510 brush. Also highlight the tip of the nose and the Cupid's bow. And to finish this look off, we're going to prime our lips with the Anastasia lip primer. And we're going to go in with the Candy K Kylie Cosmetics lip liner and just line out our lips. And now to finish off the lips, I'm going to top it off with the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nude Flush. And this is my all-time favorite lipstick for an everyday look. And last but not least, we're going to set our face with some MAC Fix Plus spray. And this spray literally just makes your face look less cakey and more natural and more dewy. And I like to set it with the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. Alrighty guys, so that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed my everyday natural go-to look. If you want to see more, please leave comments, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll link all the products I use down below. And I will see you in my next video. Let's keep on watching. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the brow. And you take out any harsh look. You want these brows to be snatched. And just blend it.